Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. What's up, guys? How's it going? David from ConMenRDW here. It's been a while. Yeah, Acen was like a month ago, and I'm just getting around to posting the videos from Acen from about a month ago. You can say I've been a little busy. I've had a lot of stuff going on life-wise, but we're not here to talk about all that. Let's just say I've got a computer now, so that's awesome. I'm taking classes now for broadcasting and video and audio, so that's awesome. And I'm also trying to get these Acen videos out because I gotta do it before the 1st of July. So I have a couple of videos that I'm gonna be cranking out over the next 2 weeks, but I've been really wanting to talk to you guys about what my experience was like getting press for the first time at Anime Central, and also just talking about my weekend in general at Acen because I haven't really done that yet, and I'm sure all of you would love to hear month-old news. But yeah, let's get this started. So, Anime Central 2019. For those of you who don't know what Anime Central is, Acen, I'm also going to be calling it. That's Anime Central for short. I think it is the biggest convention in the Chicagoland area, next to like C2E2. For sure, it's the biggest anime convention in the Chicagoland area, like by far. I've been going to Acen since like 2008, so I've been going there for at least 10 years now. Oh my god, I've been going to Acen for 10 years now. So Acen's a really important convention to me because it's like one of the longest conventions I've been attending, but also it's kind of the reason this channel even exists. Yes, without Anime Central, ConMenRDW might not even exist, because Acen was my first convention that I ever went to. And thus, that opened my gateway to other conventions, and now I'm just starting to make content about it and everything else. So in a way, Acen's like a very important con to me. So I've been making videos for a long time now. Those of you who have been subscribed to me for a while know this. So I've actually been asked by a lot of people that I know, why don't I have a press badge for Acen since I've been going for so long and I've been doing the content that I do? And honestly, like, I never really thought about it. Like, yeah, I make good videos, at least I'm told I do, and I like to interview people and I like to do hands-on type of things, that I've always wanted to go behind the scenes and get exclusive looks that regular people can't get to, but I never thought that I'd be at that level where I can actually do that yet. I mean, the channel's almost at 680 subscribers already, and like, that's a big number, but YouTube wise, it's hardly anything. And some conventions like to try to get people that actually have some type of like big presence, I guess, or like bigger numbers. So I didn't even think that I was even eligible to get a press badge for Acen, considering I'm like under 1,000 subscribers, for example. But I mean, why not? The press sign up was already on the site. I had nothing to lose, so I just decided to fill out an application. Filled out all my stuff, gave them all my numbers, gave them all my information, and months went by. I didn't hear anything. So I pretty much just felt like I didn't get the position, I didn't get a press badge, because like they were taking so long to respond. But then in April, I got an email, and it went something along the lines of, "Hey David, we checked your credentials, and we'd like to present you with a press badge to Anime Central 2019. And I was just like, what, are you serious? Are you kidding me? Really? So I was honestly in shock. I did not know that this was happening. Like, it didn't seem real. So I basically was given the opportunity to have a press badge for Anime Central 2019, which is a really big deal. One, it saved me like $80 for a badge, so bless up for that. And two, it gave me the opportunity to get interviews and press coverage that I never would have gotten. So one of the big things that happened that weekend was there was a Maiden Abyss Wandering Twilight premiere, like the first time it ever came to America. It was played at Anime Central this year, and there was a red carpet premiere. They had the producer of the anime, the director, the music producer, some of the voice actors were there, and I got to be on the red carpet in business casual clothing with my camera, my phone, and everything, along with a couple other journalists from like Crunchyroll, My Anime News Network, and a whole bunch of other publications too. They were there, and we got to take pictures of them. We got to ask them like 1 or 2 questions. Like, the producer and the director were like straight Japanese. Like, they didn't really speak much English. They had to have translators. So that was actually really interesting, having to getting to ask a question and then like have to deal with talking to a translator and talking to the actual Japanese speaker. That was really interesting. I never thought I'd get to do that before. They also had a whole bunch of swag on the table out in front of the premiere. They had like posters, they had whistles. So if you watch Maiden Abyss, all of the K-Raiders have whistles. They had like blue whistles and red whistles. They had a whole bunch of tissues because the second part of that movie, that's like the second movie in a 2-part series. So there's actually a lot of crying that happens near the end of that movie. So they actually had officially licensed tissues to give away. And also they had some like clear branded folders that were really cool too. So they had a lot of swag that was really cool. And it was just amazing to be there front and center, seeing the people that are in charge of the movie just walking up to you, walking past you, and not having to be in that long line. Because I got there was a long line like wrapped around the hallway. And just to be able to be like, yeah, I'm pressed, I'm just gonna walk up here, that was just amazing. And this was Friday, by the way. So this was like the first day. This was like at 6 p.m. on Friday. And that took up most of my evening. But that was really cool to get to be a part of something like that. Also, getting my badge on Friday was actually really magical for me, because all of you that go to Acen, you know how long the reg lines can be, especially on Friday. But the will call line and the regular registration line were super freaking long, dude. They were like wrapped back and forth. But then all I had to do was just turn right to my right, like right in front of the registration thing, and there was a little booth for press. And I was just like, and there was no one in line. So I was just like, I guess that's my line. I just walk up, hi, David Walker for ConMenRDW, and then I just get my badge, and then I just like walk past the long line of people waiting to get theirs in registration. I'm just like, this feels nice. This feels really good. Also, what was really cool is this is actually something new that Acen started doing with their press, is they have a little area in the convention center that was like cut out. It was like very hidden in plain sight too. Like if you weren't looking for it, you wouldn't have found it. But there was like a specific press area where they had like Anime Central backdrop, a couch, some chairs, like an area where people can get drinks and like water, coffee, snacks and stuff like that. And it was specifically an area for press to go and interview people one-on-one. And it was really cool. And I actually got to interview Brittany Karbowski, who was the English voice actor for Nanachi from Maiden Abyss, Black Star from Soul Eater, Popoco from Pop Team Epic, Yamada from Bigata HK, whole bunch of anime voices right there. But I got to interview her one-on-one, had a really nice interview. I actually posted that video already, so if you want to check that out, check out that video. But that was really nice. I really enjoyed how that was just like a specific area they had, because what I've done in the past is I just like catch the voice actor during or after their panel, and I'm like, hey, can I just have like 5-10 minutes of your time really quick to just interview you? But just to be able to schedule an appointment and just go in and interview them, that was actually very convenient, and I could get used to that. So I'd love to do that again sometime with other people and voice actors and like icons that I recognize, and just get to have that quick 10 minutes of their time set aside. So that's a perk that I could really get used to. And also, like I said before, with the Maiden Abyss Wandering Twilight premiere, there was also a group press session with the producer, director, and the music producer scheduled on Sunday. So it was like all of the people that signed up for that specific meeting. It was like a room, and they had like the backdrop for Acen, and then they had the translator in there for the Japanese-speaking producer and director. And then the music producer was there, and we got to just go down the line one by one, asking them questions and getting their responses. So it was a really nice and well organized press interview session. I actually felt a little underprepared because all I had was a phone on like a little desk mount tripod thing. I really should invest in a DSLR camera, but I made it work. I recorded that, so I will be posting that video of the interview session probably later. Well, very soon actually. I'll be posting that very soon. And there were some really interesting questions that got asked about that. So if you're a big Maiden Abyss fan, there are some questions that I think you would want to hear the answers to. So other than the red carpet premiere, the Brittany Karbowski interview, and the Maiden Abyss press session, those are the main 3 things that I had obligated to do that weekend, other than toss up these videos. So it was really interesting actually that I got to experience like what it's like to have a schedule and have things specifically that I have to do during Acen weekend. So that was like a whole different type of hustle that I had to go through that weekend, but I actually was not mad at it. Like, I'd like to do it again in 2020 if I get the chance to. Oh, and also shout out to the Anime Central press staff. They are so nice. They were just making sure that everything went smoothly. They were trying to make sure that everyone was accommodated nicely. They weren't being like hard asses or anything. They were very nice. They're just making sure that everyone, as long as you were getting to your stuff on time and communicating with them, they were fine. Like I said, that was my first time ever working press at Acen. I actually have 2 more badges lined up this year at Dokidokon 2019, that's in July, and also have Anime Magic, which is a first-year convention, in August. So I actually have 2 more press endeavors that I can do this year, so I'm really looking forward to gaining that experience and sharing everything that I get out of this with you guys. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions, like if you're a content creator and you want to know how about to get press badges, or what it's like to have the responsibility of getting that press badge, and you want to like one-on-one with me, you can comment down below, or you can @ me on Twitter, or you can message me on Facebook, or message me on Instagram. All my links are down below. All my social links are down there. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I have a couple more things coming out soon, so be on the lookout for that. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. Later.